Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jonas. This is Sublime Media, and on this channel I talk about records and record-related stuff. But today I'm doing a review of this fantastic record called Koka 5 ägg jag är värd i huset. Sagan om äggens återkomst live. So a live record. I'm doing this in English actually, and not in Swedish, even if it's a Swedish record and sung in Swedish. But this is a Swedish progressive record, and progressive music is big out in the world, so this deserves to be spread as far out in the corners of the world as possible. So that's why I'm doing this in English. So blessed. This is the first time we get anything new from this band in 50 years, and their debut record came out in 1975. It's a sought after Swedish prog record, very expensive, super good. They actually did a reissue of that. First one was put out in 500 copies. This reissue was also 500 copies, and I did a review of that. I'll put a link up here somewhere or in the description, so you can watch that. So pause this, watch that, because I dive a little bit deeper into the band and the release. They only put out that record. It's one record, then they sort of left the building. So everything you need to know about this band and that release is in that review. Check that out. Anyway, that I guess sparked something, so they put the band back together and performed 3 concerts in Sweden. One in Kristianstad and one in Stockholm. Most of the guys in the original group joined them on stage. And as a collector of Swedish progressive music, getting a handwritten note from Rolf, one of the musicians in the group, was a pretty cool thing. When it dropped out of the gatefold, when I got it, I was just like so starstruck. It's awesome. So thank you so much, Rolf, for that. And he says in the notes that thank you, Jones, for doing this. And 50 years ago, our first LP, that was pressed in 500 copies. This is also pressed in 500 copies and numbered. And we won't press anymore. And this is a 2 LP set in gatefold. It's super expensive to do, so I understand them, but that also adds to the sort of the collectability, I guess. It had to be a live double LP because we couldn't afford the studio time to go in and record something new. So that's pretty awesome. Looking forward to your review. So this is self-released, no label behind them, all financed by themselves, just like the first record. So private pressed, if you could put a label on it like that. So let's dive into it. You've seen the cover artwork. This is the gatefold with photos, new photos and liner notes and musicians. And there's the back side where you have the titles. So new material, or not new material, material from the first debut record, and also stuff that didn't go to that and was shelved and replayed in this concert. Black vinyl, almost generic, like standard labels on both discs, and which I love. It really feels like a private pressed product. The only downside with shipping out in this case is that we don't get polylined in the sleeves, so ordinary paper sleeves, they will scuff the records, so exchange that as soon as you get the record if you can, just to preserve them even longer, because they will scuff the records. We also get a 4-page booklet with notes and small illustrations of each track, and this is awesome. Just sitting down, listening to the music and reading the notes is awesome. Hand numbered, as I said. Recording quality great, and pressing quality fantastic. I think it's 180 gram, but maybe 160, 180 grams, something like that. Dead flat, super quiet, and sounds like a dream. I mean, it almost feels like you are sitting in the concert when you are listening to this. I had pretty high expectations of this when I got it, because the reissue sounds so damn good, but it really exceeded my expectations. It sounds great. So I don't have this in my shop, but you can buy it at Hot Stuff, I think. I'm not putting it up in my shop because I feel like it's going to be sold out before I even put it up there. So if you want this, don't buy it tomorrow, get it now, because I feel like this is going to be a collector's item before the end of the week. And I'm super happy that they actually sent me a copy. I reached out to them the first time, asked them if I could do a review and get a review sample. They did that, and now they reached out and asked me if I want to do the second one, which is awesome. So here we are. I hope it gets spread to as many people as possible before they run out. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, please write them down below, and I try to answer them as soon as I can. And have a great day. Talk to you in my next video.